Hi, my name's Anja. I'm a parenting coach, all about conscious parenting. I'm a yoga teacher and I'm a mum of two. How I became a parenting coach was sort of an interesting journey for me, as that wasn't actually my plan. I actually started as a British nanny, trained as a British nanny in England. And then I was able to be a nanny in England and Switzerland, and that brought me to Canada. From there, I went on to study business, and then I had my two babies. They're 3.5 years apart, but now they are 21 and 18. From there, I then actually became a yoga teacher, and then was actually thinking about broadening and building a yoga business. And I kept coming back to realizing that I really wanted to support mums, that mums was my thing, that the yoga techniques and yoga philosophies can totally support parenting, mums in particular for me, as I was mostly teaching mums in my yoga classes. Then having read about Dr. Shefali and really, wow, light bulbs going off and realizing that that's actually how I was parenting, in a conscious parenting way, in a mindful way, in a way of really realizing we get raised together, our children and ourselves, to parenting with empathy, with respect, and with really honoring ourselves and honoring our little people, our little individuals. And so that was sort of my approach in coming in. So the series that I have going on right now, we're going to cover lots of different parenting topics to help you. Obviously, when I had my kids, it feels like years and years ago, there was no internet. And so we've got so much information coming at us. And the important part for me is really, as a mother, as a parent, love fathers involved too, that's awesome, that we start to peel back a little bit and honor ourselves and trust our own intuition. When we get quiet, when we get silent, when we give our brains a chance to kind of drop from our head to our heart, we kind of know the way. We know what makes sense. The thing is that we have so much information out there coming at us, never mind it from our own families and in-laws and friends, and everybody has an opinion. And it's hard to parent differently. It's hard to choose a different route. It's hard to go against the grain of what we believe. And I know for myself, when my kids were little, and I had come from training as a British nanny, and I was a strict British nanny. Lots of fun and laughter, right? Because it's kids, and I'm kind of silly. And then when I held my son, and then when I held my daughter, it didn't all make sense to me. Those rules that I thought had to be in place were not aligning with me. The idea that everything had to be scheduled and you must do this and you must do that started to peel away, and I found it really hard to have a voice. And at that point, there was no one around who thought differently like me. And so for me, it was such a struggle of constantly trying to decide, is this right? Am I doing this right? I was also completely enmeshed in my children's lives, even though we ran our own business and I was taking care of all our teachers. We ran a music school. The parenting side was way harder than I thought because my heart was in there. And I knew I wanted to do it differently. I knew I wanted to raise my children to really value and honor themselves. So that's where I come from. I hope you're going to enjoy these videos as I put them out there. And I'm loving talking more and more and really connecting with people that are like, yeah, you know what? The system that I'm in, the way I was parented, the way, culture is saying that I need to be, I'm realizing, no, that's actually not going to work for me. My mission is to, change one family at a time. One family at a time who really develops over and realizes about conscious parenting, mindful parenting, and changing their children and how they feel about themselves. And that's how we change the world. I'm so excited you're here for the journey with me. And I don't know what to say. Oh, and namaste. Thanks so much for watching. If you like the content, please make sure to subscribe. And if you want to find out more about me, my one-on-one coaching, my courses, my workshops, the links are in the description. Take care.